आखिर क्या करोगी, तुमको तो किसी का घर बसाना है। कहते हैं तुम हो अमानत दूसरे की, उनसे कहो अपनी भी जिद है, तोड़े हम सारे ये पिंजरे, झूले आसमां ये जहां हम जीत ले।
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, I do expect a very sweet good afternoon from all of you all. We all had our refreshing cups of tea. It's good afternoon actually, it's 12 now. I'm your host Ridima Wali, and I extend a warm welcome to all of you all for being a part of the momentous occasion of the Park Avenue and Mud press conference. While we are going to reveal the agenda and the purpose of this meet in a few moments from now, I would finally request all of you to kindly settle to make the most of this event. How do we imagine life without fragrance? How do we imagine life without music? I'm sure it's going to be very boring and a dab. Much like the musical notes which make a beautiful composition, or the different beautiful colors which makes a painting or a fabric come to life, fragrant notes are necessary to make one fine deodorant. A great fragrance is like an attitude that manifests itself. It's much larger than life and something that you can't see but experience for yourself. It's somehow the signature of your personality, a part of your aura that you radiate through your choice of signature perfumes or scent or deodorant that you wear. Be it the wooden note or citrusy sensation, an earthy affinity. As they say, each man has his own deodorant story. Deodorants have become an intrinsic part of our lifestyle. Be it the early morning routine of getting ready for work, or be it suiting up for a party and a date, a great deodorant is always a quintessential part of our self-esteem and pride. It not only instantly uplifts our mood and captivates our senses, but somehow, especially the men have to agree, they add to your exuded confidence during parties and social interactions. Speaking of fine perfumes and deodorants, let me place on record that Park Avenue is one of the leading brands which has consistently outdone itself with changing times to suit the varying fragrance palette of today's men. It offers them versatile products, be it body care solution, shaving systems, or its a captivating range of fragrances. Over the years, it has earned an enviable reputation in this category. Park Avenue deodorants are a feast for your senses, keeping you fresh from morning till evening. Well, it is said that it is the product that chooses its customer and not otherwise. And in Park Avenue deodorant case, the unique fragrance quietly chooses the personality who wears it. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the dais ready and it's time to now invite our guests one by one on the dais and the stage. Our first guest, ladies and gentlemen, manages resource mobilization and partnership for the remarkable UN Women, and she handles the multi-country offices in India, Bhutan, Maldives, and Sri Lanka. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Nishita Satyam, sitting right there. I would now request for a welcome by a bouquet. Guys, you have to be a bit louder. She's come all the way for this event. Thank you, ma'am. Please be seated. Our second guest, or rather the host of this event, Mr. Gautam Hari Singhania, Chairman and Managing Director, Raymond Group, as we all know, is a visionary known for his immaculate foresight. Mr. Singhania has held the helm of Raymond and stirred its growth into the global highways. He has truly made an indelible mark in the business world, with effortless innovation in textile manufacturing, fashion, lifestyle, and male grooming segment, offering end-to-end products to its customers. Apart from being a very successful entrepreneur, he has also made our country proud through his recent success in the Ferrari Challenge Europe Championship with a record 10 podiums and being the only Indian to do so. So it actually calls for the loudest round of applause, guys. Yes, welcome, Mr. Gautam Singhania. Welcome, sir. Please be seated. Our next guest is a multi-talented superstar in the Hindi cinema. He is a talent dynamite packed in one soul. So be ready for this. He's a celebrated actor, director, producer, screenwriter, a lyricist, a playback singer, a television host. He does it all. A meticulous and thorough professional, he has markings of a fine human being. And in the spirit of promoting gender equality, he founded a compelling campaign called MARD, Men Against Rape and Discrimination, and has also been the UN Women Goodwill Ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Farhan Akhtar, who is also the Park Avenue Duo Range of Brand Ambassador. Welcome, sir. Please be seated. Hi. So, the dais is ready. Then who are we missing? The next person who I'm going to call on stage and on this dais is actually going to set the context and the tone for today's agenda, the very purpose for which we have gathered. Mr. Ashok Namboothri, Business Director at J.K. Helene Curtis Limited. He has over 2 decades of experience in the FMCG segment, having worked with giants like Unilever, Coke, and Britannia. Here, he is responsible for building the strategic FMCG portfolio, spearheading the entire innovation campaign to drive exponential growth. I would like to call him the dais because he's going to give the presentation and set the context for all of you all. Mr. Ashok Namboothri. Guys, this is a person who is going to give you the bite. So,
thank you, Ridima.